Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever y'all at. Welcome to the TQ Podcast Show. The name's ridiculous.
We
We
know.
know.
Boom. This is the podcast episode 8, I believe.
Indeed.
To my left, y'all already know the man's. Jay, introduce yourself.
EQ Aftermath 115. I go by many aliases. Um, I'm having a brain fart. My apologies. That's it. I can't really give you much. I draw like anime, all the works.
He's a fan. He's a fan of rants.
A fan of
Factuals.
Rants every now and then. You'll see it eventually.
Y'all can battle rap this man too. See how that go.
Battle rap enthusiast. Used to be an inspiring one, but things happen.
Retired,
Things did happen.
retired before you started.
I retired before I started.
Alright.
That's like dying before dying.
Well, yeah, dying before
Huh?
I was born. That's kind of tragic because you
no
technically
reincarnation, like just dead, no soul, no nothing.
I mean, if we're gonna be a bit realistic, that's almost like is it miscarriage? Wait, can I say that?
No, I don't think so. All
No, well.
right, so to my bottom right, we got Juan. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's up? Phoenix Unade, Quan Unade, however you want to call me, many alias, one name or whatever. I do many
And-
things, jack of all trades. Moving on.
Check out his Patreon. Make sure y'all
Let's
sign up for that
excuse
shit.
that.
We excusing it?
Yeah. That's the big the under the bridge market.
Oh. Disregard then.
Under the bridge alleyway market. What do you buy?
That's the
type
black
stuff.
the black market.
that's a little spooky.
I mean, you know what you coming for. You getting what you came for.
Nigga selling nudes, crazy.
So I mean, he not saying that. He's
He did.
selling NFTs too, bro.
What?
He didn't deny it.
He said you sold yourself in the black market.
No. Do I gotta cut my wrist and say, is your joke funny now for you to understand?
That's a little dark.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's a little dark.
Turn around and die.
Technical
Cut my life into pieces. Like, and we got the engineer to my bottom left, aka Dean Bangers. Introduce yourself.
Boom headshot. Boom headshot.
Yeah, I'm Infinite Ghost, Kadeem, Dean Bangers, Sun Black, R2 Deem 2. That's the classic. R2 Deem 2 is a classic.
That was a classic. That was a classic.
We
Isn't that
back-
your PSN name, bro?
one of them, yeah.
At one point.
And I got a league account called R2 Deem 2. And that's my kick name too. Rip Kick, man. Shout out Discord though. Back with episode 8 of the podcast. That slogan was something I came up with a couple days ago. Hope y'all like it. Yeah. Let's get it.
Let it be known that was the same time whatever he was drinking just now, that shit hit. That's
Facts.
It's just juice. It's just juice.
It's
What kind of
called
juice you got here, bro? What kind of juice you got, bro?
That berry punch.
berry punch. Fire.
Berry punch. Yeah.
What was it? The pink blueberry splash.
Pink blueberry splash.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Blubber nuggets. All right.
A blubber nugget.
Let's get it.
All right, so our first topic would be the news, right? What's going on?
Want to introduce yourself? Want to introduce yourself or no?
No. I already introduced myself.
Or, cool. Type shit.
But
Just in case he forgot, Barone, the hostess with the mostest.
they call me Infinite Crisis. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by anything else. All
Scapping.
the names I came up with before the Joneses. Ass. Talking about when I first played Smash, I went by Dark Toon Link with a 1 at the end.
Yuck.
How is he not gonna mention that whole arc where he went by the name Chill?
Oh yeah, Demigod chills.
Oh
Demigod
shit!
chills.
I forgot all about that name, bro.
I'm
I
not gonna
rarely use that
mention that he
name.
used to be the alter ego of
That was
another.
quite literally where I went, where we was introduced to you, where you
Yeah.
was
That's
doing the
awesome.
Chill arc.
Oh
The
yeah,
chill art.
it was TQ Chills at the time too. That's crazy. Then I changed that shit to Demigod Chills, and
Yes,
now I
sir.
just go by Infinite Crisis. You know, that's the
And
name I made for
bar one
myself.
the sun.
The one and only. But yeah, numbers are infinite. Crisis is inevitable. Remember that.
That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard.
He's spitting.
Man,
For
facts,
niggas that
man.
can count.
He said, "What's a god to a?" He said, "What's a god to a non-believer?"
This
I'm
really
laughing.
just implies I'm stupid as fuck.
Naturally, though,
Hey, yo, Quan can't count. Bro.
I hate that question because if the God is real, right? Whatever effects you witnessing, you're just now you're just going to chalk up to something else. Like yo, he just hey yo, like I don't know what that was. It wasn't
I mean,
God.
by
It was good to see.
technicality, depending on what type of gods these are, you know, gods are typically given power through the means of worship. So if a nigga don't worship that god, what power does he have over the person?
I mean,
So-
it have to be everybody would have to be non-believers then, because if that deity has
Not everybody, enough people.
That's
or
like,
enough people.
that's like
Well,
the,
no,
that's like
I
the
mean,
P5 final
let's
boss.
say like 20 people, right? And all he need was 20 people, and now he can split the ocean. What you gonna do?
Splitting the ocean over 20 believers is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like a cult. It's like a cult leader.
It's like the minimum requirement was like,
That's Jesus Christ right there. Like,
That's a cult leader right there. 20 people.
Facts. Facts. Our first topic. We'll be going over the news. What's new in the world.
I'll go first
So,
because
so
it's probably
Quan,
going to immediately turn into a whole ass tangent. All right. So how y'all feeling?
I'm good. I'm oh.
Let me finish.
Oh.
How y'all feeling about that new isekai dropping, being
Oh my
reincarnated as a
God.
refrigerator dropping?
Oh my fucking god, bro.
That shit has been pushed as a light novel for the past 7 years and got an adaptation. But your favorite niche anime can't. Or it can't even get a second season. So how we
Yo.
feeling about that?
I don't know how to feel about that. I've probably heard that drawing like once or twice on like Twitter. I was like, nah, this can't be real.
I first heard it
Can't
on
be
Instagram.
right. Gotta
I
be
saw it on
right.
Instagram and was like, "There's just no fucking way. They really make this the goofiest shit ever."
Who
And the
posted
only
though?
reason I remember this shit the most because Dean was like, "They need to do something more than just reincarnated as a pizza slice," and I was like, "This is exactly, this is exactly what he talking about."
So Dean, is this your doings, bro? That's
Bro.
the real question.
When I was on Instagram too when I seen it, I just scrolled right past that shit. I ain't even pay no mind, bro.
Like,
There's
that's-
no way,
They
bro.
got defenders, bro. They said the world building is Kino.
If y'all ever was on YouTube, if y'all was ever on YouTube and y'all ever seen like there's like
What the fuck?
what happened?
They just
I
froze
heard
something.
something. I ain't know what to say.
What the fuck was that? Like the Xbox disconnect from the party?
I think they was about to say something about anime season
YouTube.
recap, Johns.
On YouTube, they do these like little like manga recap thingamajigs where boy like just summarize like whatever manga it was or the Korean manga Jones or whatever the case may be.
The manhwas and shit. I already know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But bro,
Webtoons?
like I want to say 97% of them is reincarnated things, and it's like I don't care. To me, it's so lazy. It's like you, and it's always done. It's always some weird bull from the beginning, like oh the weird loner kid becomes a deity, and it's like
Bro,
thumbnail is always him with the joint next to it. In the joint, he might not even talk to the joint, but for whatever reason, they put it in the thumbnail, and it's like, You seen one of them. You seen 100 of them. So if you ask me how I feel about any isekai, I don't care no more.
Bro, when I was
And I
looking
used to be an isekai
at, yeah,
boy.
I'm
I
about to
just
say
don't
use
care no
use
more.
the Isekai nigga for
Yeah.
sure. When I was looking at the Crunchyroll award winners, I was in the comment section of that John, and they're talking about how this is the Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan awards, blah blah blah. Even though neither one of those won Anime of the Year, but they're talking about how there's so many isekai out there that deserve recognition. I'm like, so many isekai that deserve recognition. What are y'all talking about, bro? It's really people who support isekai no matter what, bro.
Hey, you know what it is? They like 17 or something, bro. They young bulls. There's no way.
Nah, they got like 40. They got like 43 with never touched a woman in life, never played the sport.
There's no way we relate to these characters though, dog.
42
Like,
though?
Yeah, 43. You want to live it for life. Like, damn, I'm about to be 50. I ain't do shit all my life. Let me just watch this anime right here. Let me be a fridge. let me be a vending machine.
The mark is crazy.
Let me be a fridge real quick. You 17, you got your whole life ahead of you. You can turn yourself around, but you 45.
it's too late.
It's just
You
rest, bro.
actually be 45 in the comment section though. Like I would think you got something better else to do. Something.
That's what I'm saying. Like
45 kind of old. I ain't gonna hold you.
Honda. Shit.
But relax, we getting up there. We getting up
Listen, you can
there.
be as old as you want. I mean, I ain't stressing it. So
I mean, yeah, if you 45 watching this podcast, let us know in the comments and then go outside, my nigga.
He said they go outside.
you're about to get on the bus for free. Like that's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
you're about to do that.
you got a pension and shit. You got to retire. I mean, you got a good life ahead of you, man.
That's what I'm saying. So
My news I'm bringing to the table is the Naruto news. They're not discontinued. They part 1 of the Boruto anime is coming to an end. Let's get some claps, man. Some claps. Thank God. But they already greenlit season. Well, not season 2. I think like Boruto Shippuden. It's already been greenlit. They're working on it right now. And there's a new Naruto anime 4 episodes. Like, I think it's part 1 Naruto.
It's just episodes.
It's 4 episodes for part 1 Naruto. It's gonna be.
So it's probably gonna be a high quality recap.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, but they had a Naruto poll about the most popular characters, and they're gonna make a series. They're gonna make some episodes about them characters. It might be related to that, but I think Minato won that, right? Or who won that? Who won that Naruto poll?
I'm trying to remember. That shit was a while ago.
I think it was Minato. But either way, that's the Naruto news. Boruto's fine. Hopefully they do it better in Boruto Shippuden. Cause what they did in that first season, bro, or that first.
It didn't need to happen. Now see, but I hate this because like every time like I always do right, and it's like when shit like this happen for shows where it's just like shit like Boruto that just like keep on going, that shit needs to be over. Like niggas will say like the niggas that's actually reading it, they say like that shit was adapted so poorly that like they don't even want it to be adapted anymore. Like they said it should just stay a manga because like it's like a billion times better. But like I've heard that same old song and dance about every other show. So it's like I don't even know. I don't even know.
I'm about to start building my manga collection. I'm starting with Naruto. That's my OG. It's my intro to anime type shit. And I might cop the Boruto series, man. When I get to all Shippuden, I might cop that. See what it's about, man. Cause I heard the Boruto manga is not terrible.
Yeah, like I've seen a couple shits. Like they do some very, but like every time I hear about the anime, they like, oh no, this is Dookie water, garbage sauce, and I'm just like, that means this shit probably like not being presented well.
People really defend Boruto anime. Even some of the parts where like they're having like fights that's not like Naruto and Sasuke.
You mean the parts where they just put all the budget into the fight?
Even some of the like in base Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, like when they were like not high quality fights, or like two niggas versus two other niggas, and it wasn't like crazy animation. It'll still be like some type of.
You could feel the tension. You can feel the tension.
Boruto, it's something about the animation that feel like glossy and it feel like it's cutting corners on animation. Like,
Yo, he said
it,
glossy. He said something is
For
really
me, it's not even the
inauthentic about
animation.
you.
I feel like the situations that are presented in in that show just pales in comparison to what the fuck was going on in OG Naruto. Like they had some killers
Here
in
would be
OG
the question.
Naruto.
Here the question. This would just be my question. Could it simply be we have Naruto fatigue, or like, or is it possible that
No, because we still
no.
need Dragon Ball to fuck
And
it.
people still watching One Piece in 1,000 episodes. Ain't no fatigue,
Yeah.
man. They're just doing
I have
that.
been getting put in his ass for the past 3 months, and they asking for more.
I would
I've
say
been
this.
catching up on that shit too.
I would rewatch Naruto and still enjoy it. I don't mean Naruto fatigue as in you have a problem with Naruto. It's the story ran its course, and it's at least with One Piece, Luffy's still chasing the one. In my head, with Boruto, the story was completed, and everything we got in Boruto is like unnecessary. And
See,
it's
the
been
thing
continuing.
is about Boruto is that it was just presented so poorly. Why the fuck would you present the most critical information telling us Naruto and Sasuke is put in a box, a nigga can't, nobody can stop this nigga, and then be like, all right, about like 13 years ago, back here's the Leaf Village and his privileged son. It's like, bro, you just showed us some critical shit. Like,
I'm not
That's what
mad
I'm.
at the flash forward or flashback. My problem is you gotta get me to care about the characters, and it might just be like a timing issue, like
nah,
a
Yo,
nostalgia issue. I don't.
I remember
Nah,
when Boruto
'cause-
first was coming out, bro, and I seen like the characters on. I feel like what was it? Was it Gara's son with the iron sand? He had the cloak on. He had the shit. I'm like, yo, he's gonna be so fire. The show came out, bro.
He said they ain't do nothing with it.
they don't do anything. That's why I'm saying, like,
That's not.
y'all should have just started at that Shippuden area. It would have been so great. Like, just
I don't know if that. But see, this,
present everything like where everything is at that
but
shit.
here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that, Quan. If you started at the where you want it or where you're suggesting it, everything that happened prior. So how we get from point A to point Z will be null. Essentially, the power creep that would have happened is that Boruto would have supplanted Sasuke and Naruto, and they're fighting this otherworldly. You would have been asking yourself, how did we get here if we skipped all of
Bro,
what
we asked that question the second Kagura entered the.
Yeah, but you definitely gonna ask this question because you're now they fighting somebody that's multiversal, and it's like, what happened to the people I grew up with? Like,
And it's the studio, bro. Whoever's making this shit, they don't care to make this shit. They don't care to make. They don't make. They're not trying to make a quality show. They're trying to get. They're trying to get money. They're trying to get the money, bro.
That is a real
bag chases.
that is a real dilemma.
What they said?
I just heard that the Boruto anime it was going to like the manga canon stuff, and it was over. So yeah, bro. I about to say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it!
I haven't even watched Boruto to know anything that y'all talking about. I'm not even gonna lie.
I only watched the
Haven't
first
even touched that
couple.
shit.
I think I watched like the first. Now I was told a lot of it was filler, but I think I watched like the first 30 episodes, and I
Same.
couldn't keep watching it
I called that nigga Bart and called it.
because you.
What we
Yeah,
doing?
He do that
I
like
was
Bart.
watching.
He do that
There-
like Bart.
Who was it? It was fake Kisame.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it was like
yeah. I
that
remember.
fake
Oh shit.
ninja swordsman. I'm like, hey yo, you know one Rasengan a sweep everybody in this whole vicinity. Up. I can't be stressed about this. Ain't no real threat. And then when I tried to get back into it, they start time traveling. I said, oh hell no, this ain't what I grew up with. I can't do it. So
You told me
There the
Boruto met
whole
Naruto?
time.
Huh?
So you telling me Naruto, like, well, Boruto met his pops when he was a young boy?
Yup.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I didn't watch that when I was watching Little Naruto. I ain't see Boruto.
I ain't see that.
Music, man. I ain't see that.
There's always some little information they be squeezing back when Naruto.
No, I hate the part. You can't do the time travel. Listen, if you're gonna do time travel,
Time travel in Naruto was insane.
It is, but so is aliens.
No, time travel is worse though, right? At least with aliens, you can say they was in a different planet. You cannot show me an event that had taken place 10 years ago when I watched all of Little Naruto. You can't do it. I even watched filler. I never saw Boruto. So something don't add up. There's a paradox here. This don't add up.
I'm agree to disagree.
Like, you had Naruto meeting Boruto and they link up. What's up, yo? What up? What's the vibe? You can't have adult Sasuke talking to Jiraiya. That don't make sense. Why would history play out the way it does if adult Sasuke is in the past?
Well, was that Kashi and Koji nigga Jiraiya or no?
No, he was a clone of Jiraiya.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never knew.
Adult Sasuke was talking to Jiraiya. He said, you Sasuke. Oh, so Naruto get the job done. Oh, you come back. Oh,
No, he didn't necessarily.
Oh no, they didn't have that conversation. But Jiraiya,
like
Jiraiya looked at him.
He guessed it, but he joked it off. Like he was just like, "Oh, so you're supposed to be Sasuke then?" He was like, "What?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm just fucking with you."
Well,
bro.
it was so obvious though. The only reason you would question it is like, hey, when ninjas start time traveling, what jutsu is that? What jutsu is that? Yeah.
That's all filler though. That's all filler though, right?
Yeah, it's all filler.
Yeah,
So, like, you could literally take that out. It wouldn't make.
Well, good.
Yeah, it
I'm
wouldn't matter.
I'm taking it out, nigga. I'm taking the whole Boruto series out. Canon and filler getting taken out.
But then it was just it was the whole point of it all. Like you had him go back in time. It's so radical. You had it. Bull went back. It was like one of them.
They went to the fucking
bulls. It was King Shiki. It was one of their cousins or something. And he went back. Oh yeah,
they attempted to assassinate Naruto as a kid.
No, it wasn't about killing Naruto. It was about getting the Nine Tails. He went back because he couldn't get the Nine Tails in the present day, so he went back in time to go get it from the little Naruto. And it was like, what?
Why not?
Huh?
Why not just go back like before the Nine Tails was like?
Because in my mind, I'm guessing he couldn't go any further back. Put like this, I'm guessing there was like, I don't know why. This is the problem with time travel. If you start time traveling, it's like you have to make it make sense. Why
they probably do. It's just that none of us watch that shit.
They were seeing the fucking dinosaurs, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I can't explain that one.
That's all Littlefoot, bro.
Shaking hands with fucking.
What are those? Oh my goodness!
There was no defending that one. That shit was like, nah, bro. Nah.
See, but you missed it though. When they first met the first T-Rex, that's when they started establishing summons. Like they had a conversation with one of the T-Rexes, and the T-Rex was like, "Yo, what's the vibes here? What we doing?" Like that meteorite was Madara, but that was Madara when he jumped back in time.
Madara killed the dinosaurs. Damn.
Yeah. The dinosaur's last name was Senju. You ain't even Pete.
Littlefoot Senju? That makes sense.
Yeah, man. Why you think Hashirama was so strong? You ain't even put one on one together. You ain't thinking right now.
He's half dinosaur.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really Dino Crisis in Naruto. This is insane.
And then the last dinosaur, he survived the explosion, but he got sent into the future. The impact sent him into the future.
That nigga was fired out. It was fired out.
Yo,
that's some Boruto shit, bro.
That's some Boruto shit. That's all I'm saying. Time travel. If you're gonna implement time travel, make it make sense. Like he went back in time.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck all that shit. The Boruto manga, the Boruto anime ending. Clap it up. Hopefully, make the anime seasonal, bro. Don't have it running every day, all year. Just release 12.
If they bag chases, they got to.
Yeah.
If
they not going to no choice. It's like it's a whole. That shit is a whole ass dilemma in the fucking end.
No anime does that shit anymore though. It's not like One Piece.
I would argue this: if they're going to do it like continuously, just make content, even if it's filler. Make content about other characters. Flesh it out. So who you said, Gar's son? If they did, like if they gave him a mini arc, you would be somewhat fascinated by it, right?
Yeah, I would.
Me personally, I just can't. I don't see what an issue could be. I mean, you said take it back to when it was little, force to death energy. It, it's just not the same. It's peaceful. You want war.
That's
It's
what I'm
peaceful.
saying. Like, it's
I don't
really
want.
just-
I want.
That's the problem. Like,
I want
Naruto
consequences.
grew up in the fucking slums, bro. First episode.
What you
was
know
a
about
little-
sitting on the swing, nigga? Watch all.
It was,
Like,
I think it
he
was
was
a
a
different time.
whole outcast.
But here's the
What
thing,
makes
though.
you care about Bart?
There was spooky people around. When Naruto was little, there was spooky people around. That it was
Exactly.
up for everybody. It ain't really spooky people around in Boruto. You have aliens, but they intergalactic
Aliens.
like that. When you introduce aliens, the issue is no longer other people, it's other entities. And once you start introducing other entities, it's like, yeah, then you find out Goku got a tail. He really from planet Namek and all this other goofy shit. Like the alien angle is terrible. I'm sorry. Like you could make it fire, but they didn't. So if you want to make aliens fire, should have threw in a waifu or something. You should have did something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Cause then everybody had Renegon and you just made jutsus retarded. It just
They could have reset the power scale, bro. Naruto the strongest ninja, cool. Not every fight has to be world breaker, world ending, planet buster level.
that's the debilitating thing about power creep though. Like they think raising the power levels automatically raises the stakes, which in some type of way it does, but it feels cheesy and unearned. Like if you're gonna do it, at least in some way make it make sense, right? Like when you gave Nagato the Renegon, at least you made him a cripple, so he had to rely on the 6 pass of pain, and there was a way to get him all knocked out. Like there was ways where Kishimoto made it so, hey yo, this boy is ridiculously powerful, but here's the out. The only person that really didn't apply to was once you start getting to like Ten Tails, it was like, all right, this is getting like ridiculous, like this. But everything prior to the Ten Tails made sense in my view. It's like up until the Ten Tails.
Before even like up to a certain part of the war arc, certain characters could still fight certain characters. After a while, it was just like, all right, if you're not Naruto Sasuke or even like you can't fight Obito, you can't fight Madara.
If you didn't have, I'm gonna put it like this: if you didn't have 8 gates, Sage Mode, or Ocular Jutsu, or a Tail Beast, you were useless. At the end of the war, like near the end, at the climax, like with all due respect, I don't even think the Kage mattered.
Hell no.
Like once you saw Madara, they couldn't have fought Obito. They would have been in the Kamui dimension, so they had to fight Madara, but they couldn't fight him because they all ended up damn near decapitated. So now I guess you could argue once Madara hit the scene, but I mean you needed Hashirama to beat Madara. In all reality, though, once you got to the Ten Tails, that's where the power creep got ridiculous. Now Ten Tails are pets for the Osuki. They pets. They got their own Ten Tails in their own dimensions, and they just be like, all right,
that's great. That doesn't undermine everything that happened in Naruto Shippuden.
Completely under. It makes it trivial. It makes that scene behind Barone meaningless. Although that scene, there was a callback with Naruto fighting
Jigen.
Jigen, not Jigen. It was a Shiki or Jigen. I don't know what the call ball, but that callback to that scene shows you how powerful that joint was in that moment. And
I only saw that clip on YouTube though, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Boruto needs that, but they need that independent of the characters doing it. If it's Naruto and Sasuke doing it, in Boruto, it's not about Boruto. Boruto need this.
What's Boruto rival name? The nigga that with
Oh, the fucking
the nigga from the Flash Forward.
Yeah. I forget what his name.
It's something.
Didn't they what's his name? Don't he got like Momoshiki in him or some shit like that?
I think he got
I think Boruto got Momoshiki on him, right?
I think Bull got some Jigen in him. I think Bull got some Jigen in him.
Because
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm about a manga and read that shit, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's gonna have to be the solution. Boy, but I ain't gonna even buy the manga. Somebody gonna have to do what they did for Record of Ragnarok and put it on YouTube for me. You gotta make it look good. You gotta dress it up for me.
I just want a big shelf behind me with manga on the shelf. That aesthetic is fire.
That joint be hard though. I ain't gonna hold you when they got the background. I be thinking people capping. Like you see a background full of books. It's like ain't no way you reading all that, bro. I see volumes behind you.
Nah, see, they put it up there because they read all of it. They don't read it one by one and collect the.
It's an intimidation.
It's a collection, so it's like they already read that stuff.
Some niggas probably capping. Some niggas probably capping though.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't read volumes. You didn't read volumes.
The only volumes that I've read is Harry Potter, bro.
You read the entirety of Harry Potter?
Yeah, except the last book.
The entirety?
Yes.
The entirety.
Kadabra. All right.
D, fuego.
And I wanted to.
Nigga said the first.
Because the first book I read was like Order of the Phoenix, and I was like, this is not the first book.
Man, I was like, where them shits in school, bro? I read like the first 3 Johns. Once school started telling me I needed to read it, I ain't read no more of that shit.
Yeah, that nigga was my villain back. I would have liked Harry Potter different. I wanted Sonic instead, but we chose Harry Potter over Sonic, and I can never forgive him for that.
No Goosebumps? You never read Goosebumps?
Oh, I read the fuck out of Goosebumps.
For serious?
I remember I used to be up to 2 a.m. reading Goosebumps with my little lava.
The lava lamp?
Yeah, I had the little lava lamp, the little arm.
Damn.
Yeah,
2 a.m. reading this little story about the clock and shit. That shit was so cool.
Shit.
I didn't even realize it, but I was reading light now. I was reading light now.
At that time, I was playing streets football on GameCube.
Damn. Any more news?
I got some news. Yesterday, Japan, PlayStation 5 made $3 million in Japan, according to yesterday's news. So I was actually like, damn.
That's the total gross in Japan?
Yeah.
Just coming out?
3
mil? Is that a lot?
3 mil.
I don't know. I'm just
sitting
here taking this in, like I'm just
I ain't get to statistics or anything like that, but like that's what I saw and I read. And they also mentioned Resident Evil 4 that's supposed to be coming out the 24th, so like probably a couple more weeks. And
he parried a chainsaw with a knife.
Bro, you saw the deaths in that game, dog? That shit was fucked up. Bro, he held him by the fucking axe. It took his head off. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
The remakes give me that like, hey, yo, I didn't draw this since 2016, Phil. I'm gonna draw it with all the knowledge I got now that I didn't have in, and now it's crispy.
Dog, if they do that for RE5, bro, Chris getting chainsawed is gonna be critical.
Yeah, make it a shovel. Make a shovel.
Imagine the Wesker scene, but you press the button.
Imagine the Wesker scene, we teleport with the gun and shit. Just pull that bitch.
That would be.
It's gonna be this, but his head flying off.
Listen.
I got 5 minutes.
I just gotta see Chris. I just gotta see Chris punch a boulder again, bro.
They probably gonna eliminate that joint though. They gonna probably.
Nah. It's too ingrained. Yeah. I mean, when you got Hulk calling you Rock Puncher, it's very ingrained.
They remodeled Chris to make him look normal, so his physique not even the same. Like
I'm gonna stop you there, Jay. Every iteration of Chris has been different. Like you gotta think back to Resident Evil 2 when he was twinky as fuck.
RE5 getting buff.
Wasn't damn RE6 wasn't like Chris a drunk or some shit? Some boy found him at the bar. I haven't really.
I'm not exactly sure, but I know in Village he's like dark as shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
That nigga chiseled in there. That nigga hard nosed vet. Like,
yeah, me thinking it was the Wesker influence taking over his mind or something.
Yo.
That's the news.
Yeah. Right.
Did we miss anything?
It was that topic that.
That was for the rant though.
It's gonna be a J rant.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Next course of that, this is going to be a J rant. So, J.
Alrighty. All right. Just see, is it a rant? It is a rant. Here's my thing, right? The issue that I have is that if you want to turn your brain off to watch media, do you have fun? Dragon Ball Super is wonderful for those type of people, but don't watch something that requires you to think and then complain about thinking. Don't say, "Oh, what this character doing right now is frustrating me because it's not what he was doing before." Did the situation change? If it did, why would you expect the character to stay the same? It's not logical. It's not reasonable. It's not rational. I'm not mad at you for it. It's highly disappointed. Don't go to Twitter complaining about a tone shift in an anime that told you the tone shift was going to happen within the first 5 episodes. Don't
I love
say
how
that.
this gives the idea, give everybody the idea. Somebody,
Listen, I'm not going to spoil it for nobody because me even describing it in the way that I am could give you the wrong impression. The only thing this applies to any medium though. Don't be watching something and say, "Well, you know what? I'm really not feeling the reaction that this guy has. Ergo, I'm not really feeling the anime right now. Like it's if they wasn't going to stay on that trajectory, why should I even watch it? It's like what? You do know they set that up, right? They told you that was going to happen. It's like you know what? What really kills my vibe is why did Sasuke want revenge on a hidden leaf after Itachi died? Now I don't even feel like watching the show. Huh? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? Why would you? It's just, to me, it's not rational. It's like, if you want to turn your brain off, go ahead. Just don't complain about the show.
I
And I
feel.
get it. What you saying?
No, I was gonna say like I feel as though like it depends on what they watching the show for. Like, cause I mean, sometimes a show could tell you like not everybody is media literate. Like that's one thing that just got to be accepted. Not everybody's media literate. So like, sure they might be watching the show and they like, all right, like I get the premise of what's going on here, but like you might have gotten the idea that yeah the tone is about to shift here because of certain events that's happening with this person that's going to lead to the next person, but they don't get that idea, and then when the tone actually start to shift where it's like the realization hits them at the same time as the character just getting hit by that realization, and they like that's where it hits them with the oh so you gonna start acting different now.
But,
All right.
but here's the problem, though. And I agree with you partially, unless it was foreshadowed. If they told you it was going to like, imagine somebody tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody is media literate. The foreshadow could be
like watching the show, right? Imagine you watching the show, right? And you see there's an innocuous sign on the okay, imagine a person walks into the store, right? In front of the store it says milk is out of stock. You go into the store, walk in, hey yo, I just checked out the refrigerator section. There was no milk. Did you not read the sign? Why would I read the sign?
That's not foreshadowing though. That's a nigga being stupid. Foreshadowing would be if there's a possibility that milk may be starting to run out of stock.
Okay, let me give you a better example then, right? Let's take this same guy. Let's say there's no sign, right? Let's take the same guy, and a lady is walking out of the store, and if you're paying attention to what she's saying, I'm glad I just got the last milk that was available.
Again, that's not foreshadowing because that nigga would be.
But I think G point is that's how Vinland Saga was though. Like it tells you like this is.
You literally had a character. Okay. You literally had Deem. I don't even want to spoil it, but I almost feel like I have to. I'm not though. I'm gonna show restraint because I'm mature. I'm older than what I used to be. Like it was some weird type stick fetish I had about spoiling shit for people, but you had to grow out of that. So no more spoilers. All I'm saying is, it was foreshadowed in such a way where it became abundantly obvious that the tone shift was going to happen, and once I feel I feel apoplectic that you would question that anybody would question the tone shift in the second season when it was predicted and told you it was going to happen in the first season. If it wasn't predicted, cool. I ain't even mad at you for being mad at the tone shift. But it's like they drip fed you. They was like, "Oh yeah, this not the way. This not the wave. In case you're not getting it, this is not the wave." Just before we already greenlit for the second season. But just to make sure you know that there's a tone shift coming at the end of the first season, I'm gonna tell you that the tone is going to shift. Then when the tone shifts, you go to Twitter. Can't believe they got such and such doing such and such. Man, they just ruined the show. I don't even want to watch it. Now, mind you, my hope in humanity sparked when they start flaming him in the quote tweets responses. Like I know what the author was going for in the manga. I'm saying it still sucks.
Damn.
That's why I said I can't even be mad at that. He knew what was up. He just didn't. He just said,
If you knew what the author was going for, then why are you frustrated about seeing it now? If you knew your favorite character was about to die off, yeah, now the show trash because my favorite character died. But then you knew what was going to happen in the manga, right? Yeah,
I'm
but
not. All right.
seeing it
All right. Let me put it like. Because like I feel like I'm being put a bit in that. If I know my favorite character finna die, right? And then they go off and die, I'm just not gonna watch the show no more. I ain't gonna say it's trash. I'm just not gonna watch it.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you have foreknowledge that your character was gonna die, is the show now trash because the character died and you knew ahead of time he was gonna die?
I might be playing when I'm saying it's trash now. I mean, like, just like
I would jest with you, like, oh no, they killed off such and such. I'm gonna call it spade a spade. I love Naruto. Took me a minute to get back into it after Pain died. Why? I'm like, damn, they really did him. Like, you gonna do all that and revive and leave?
You think they did drop Naruto?
It took me a minute to get back, but I had to get back, right? But the show didn't become lame because a character I rock with died. Even if I knew ahead of time, even if I did, me not knowing, even if I knew ahead of time, I would look goofy for being like, yo, I don't believe they stuck to the source material. That's crazy. Ain't nobody was gonna make that executive decision. Like in reality, that's part of the Free my man. You let me give you a little bit of background, right? When I was a young boy, I remember this one time we was just in the store, loved Dragon Ball Z. My mom brought me the first Broly movie, right? Get home, watching the first Broly movie. I'm like, get him, Broly, get let these niggas know, Broly. Broly smoking them the whole movie, right?
oh brother,
movie, Broly start panicking. Like, oh, where are you getting all this energy? Where are you getting all this energy? They pulled up as a squad. Why you ain't kill nobody? The only person you killed was your pop. Why you ain't kill all these other little niggas? Why you leave them alive? If you'd have killed Piccolo on sight, it'd have been Goku loses. But I digress. You know, the second time I watched the movie, I was just as frustrated about Broly dying as the first time I watched the movie. I'm like, that shit goofy, man. I felt like Garo. Like, why the villain always gotta lose? Like, damn, so what? He was destroying galaxies. Who is they to say what he can and can't do?
Niggas really destroying galaxies like in an instant.
Like, destroying galaxies. The movie starts off by saying the North Galaxy was destroyed. And was responsible.
All the lights
don't know how you destroy a galaxy though. Is that a key blast? Like, what is that?
he just
Like, I don't even
screamed
destroy a planet.
I don't even know.
I don't know. Like, you just saw the sparkle. You know how like the Milky Way, like that is that like a circular? What's the name?
All the lights and shit start going out.
You just start sawing that joint disappear.
Like, what the fuck did he do?
Right? He did a universal nuke, bro.
But and mind you, this was before he was as strong as he was when he was smoking Goku and company. Like, this was when he was still not that strong. Like, I mean, and that long story short though, I just don't like when people do this show if you're gonna turn your brain off, watch something that doesn't require your brain.
I got a question for you, though, Jay.
Say that one more time.
I got a question
You
for you.
I was about to say, Dean, you Super Saiyan now, bro?
You know, Super Saiyan 2 and shit.
That's what I'm saying too. Go on.
My father's out. All right. My question was,
And we went hard.
when Itachi did his turn and Naruto Shippuden, you wasn't fucking with that. So is this the same situation as that or no?
No, I would say it's a difference. For me, I didn't have foreknowledge. I was blindsided. So when I saw that, I was triggered because I'm like, the character that I thought I knew never existed. The character that I rocked with lied to me. I felt like I was catfish.
Well,
Like, if I was meeting up with Shorty, imagine you go meet up with Shorty. Come to find out, she is a 6'3", 300-pound linebacker that was trolling you. Like, you mad? You thought you was going to see a video? You mad? How you feel? You mad? What you gonna do about it? You gonna get brolic?
What's up, nigga? What's up?
What's up?
You get this shit and walk away like fuck.
But do you understand? That's how I felt in the moment because it's like, hey, yo, no, Itachi one of them.
I mean,
And then Obito,
that was the goal.
yeah,
That was the
if he
goal.
wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. Huh? Oh no, yeah, you was a little brother. He love you. What? The same guy that was putting him in Tsukiyomis and all that? Yeah. Well, why he do it? Cause he wanted to, he really did it for you. To be honest with you, it had me heated. It wasn't until I got the backstory where I really felt like that. I ain't gonna hold you. That hit hard. That hit hard on a different level. Like as I became a better person.
As I became a better person a couple years ago.
As I became a better person, I remember one time, not a while ago, I asked Dean, yo, I'm really that bad of a person? Dean was like, yeah, you just got better at hiding it. You just got way better at hiding it. But I would say the biggest distinction there, though, is I wasn't mad at Naruto, though. Like, the show, I still watched the show. I was still triggered about what was happening. I still watched the show. You realize the pain fight is after the Itachi situation.
It's right after.
So I was still watching. Like Shira Tensei, that's almighty push. It was still fire. Like I wasn't mad at the show when they did that with Itachi.
No, but
and even then,
Itachi was your favorite character until you didn't even like him no more. I was like, damn, you gonna drop Itachi like that?
It wasn't the same mode. That's like oh, Shorty.
From my perspective, though, like
Shorty.
From my perspective, like he's a better character than he was.
One. You said Shorty was the one. What happened?
But imagine we in catfish by this joint, right? You think she's somebody, and then you meet her in person, and like she's somebody else, but she's still fire. Like she's even better than she looked before. That's my perspective. That was my perspective of the situation. I was like, she looks better than who she looks better than who thought she was gonna meet. So why you mad? But
first of all, this analogy is like a little slippery slopish. But in reality, in that time, I didn't realize that, right? Like you telling me Itachi was a good guy, I'm like, well, I'm evil. So why is that a good thing?
I feel like at the end of the day, this all comes down to perspective of the individual watching the show. Because I mean, like, it's what you like in the character that made you stick with the character. And the second they diverge from that, I don't think there's a level of explanation that could kind of fix that.
My thing was like, it was the storytelling behind it is good. It's good storytelling. Like you can't.
Fine. It took me a while, but after the fact, I appreciated Itachi even more. Right? Seeing what he went when you seen that night through his perspective, right? Because when you see it from the Sasuke's, why you kill everybody? Oh yeah, I was just testing my skill. I wanted to see if I was really him. Come to find out, I am. Y'all can't rock with me. That's why you killed your whole family? Shut up, little nigga. But when you see it from Itachi's perspective, it was killing him. Bull was shedding. When he had to kill his parents, he didn't want.
He was holding a sword like this.
That's not my problem.
Tears come down his face.
When he went to go kill his parents said, "You made your decision, son. You know what? On the strength of you being my son, I don't even want to fight you. I respect your decision. Just get it over with. Make it quick and painless." When his pops did that, it's like damn. And every scene afterwards get magnetized. Like, so every time he did the evil shit, he wasn't really evil. He was just faking the funk. He had to do what he had to do, play his part.
That's my shit.
He was
Like,
still working for the Leaf. There's so many layers to that.
he was
that
in
I
that
couldn't
Koski
get.
to protect the Leaf at the end of the day. Like, it so when Jay dropped Itachi from his favorite character list, I was so perfuddled. I was like, how, bro? Like the character writing and everything is so
Because I was evil. That's what you're not realizing. Like, my whole thing was, part of him being fired was the fact that he was putting in work and was like, "Stop playing with me. I'm him." What? I look at people and it's up. Then when he fodderized Kakashi, I'm like, yo, he him. Fine, he looked at Kakashi, right? Stabbed him up for 3 days straight, and not a second passed in the real world, right? When they came back out of the Genjutsu, Kakashi hit his knees. Like, he said only a second in real time passed, and I was in that Genjutsu world for 3 days. He could have just killed me if he wanted to. What are we doing here? Fine, you know, Naruto and company had to go get Tsunade to heal Kakashi after that. He was confined to bed rest. And he was confined to bed rest. They said, yo, you gotta lay down, bro. He did a number on you. And the crazy part about it, if you look back too, it makes sense. That's the tragic part about him being like a double agent. That plot twist, although I didn't appreciate it when it happened, it made sense. Itachi could have killed Jiraiya. He could have killed him. Like, no debating, no arguing, no nothing. If he wouldn't have got that chance to get them toads off, Itachi would have pulled up and said, huh? Jiraiya.
And Kisame was there too. And that nigga was there.
And Kisame was there. It was like, yo, Jiraiya, you be having Orochimaru problems. You be having Orochimaru problems. He wasn't the problem for me when I was a young boy. I graduated the tuning exams and told Orochimaru to fall back. Yet he running around as a rogue ninja on your watch. Why he ain't in the Koski? Wasn't because of your friendship with him. I told him it is up.
Hold, Jay. Just this joint you was talking about. Hold up. Try to pull it up right now.
I got a fucking mosquito bite or some shit. My hand itchy as hell.
This joint you was talking about.
That joint right there. That's when he became my man. Right there. That's
Bro, that's the shit they be using when you get your ass beat.
That color scheme. That color scheme. When he first used Tsukiyomi, I thought it was over. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody better than him. Ain't nobody better than him. Look at that. Look at Kakashi. Look at him. Look how he look. He was in there getting poked. He was getting stabbed to death. And when he came back into reality, he said, Korona, you tried to put this man in the Genjutsu, kill yourself. That was his last words before he passed out. So I say all of that. Like with the rant, if the show ain't for you, it ain't for you. But don't complain about something that requires you to think. You have a brain. You think every day. You telling me one of the shows you said who?
You said you should think every day.
You have to think every day. Your brain work. You ask yourself, should I drink this? You ask yourself, what I'm gonna eat? You ask yourself, what you gonna watch? You think daily. I just can't fathom thinking about something being the issue. If a character do something that a character should be doing, don't complain about it. I could see you saying, "Oh, this ain't for me," but like, come on, like
it's like seeing Aaron in season 4 of Attack on Titan and comparing him to season 1 and being like, it's not the same character. The show was trash. Like you can
energy. Well, I would argue.
You can see him becoming
more similar. I would argue it's more similar to Aaron Fulton. Because I feel like season 4 is close enough to season 1 where if you rocked with season 1, you would rock with season 4. I feel like the season 3 where he was in the place and he was begging her store to eat him. I'm guilty for my you put it into it. She had to slap me some sense into it. Like, man, if you don't stop following that Aaron right there,
bitch ass up type energy.
Oh yeah, that was the energy she had. But this Aaron right there ain't nobody better. This the Aaron right there. Said, is you crazy? You forgot why you here? You forgot the mission?
That.
But here's the problem, Jay. This is what people will only see Aaron. So like, if he was the switchback, you're gonna get the same niggas that's complaining about the shit that happened on that Twitter post he was ranting about. They're gonna be ranting about Aaron now.
Are they? Come on.
They are. I can almost promise you.
He put in too much. He put in way too much work for you to rant about anything.
Jay, he got an evil ass objective. He got a dark ass.
Really evil? Get rid of all ops. How evil
I mean,
to get rid of the ops?
I'm a Jaeger, so we.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm voting for getting rid of the ops too. You don't want to get rid of the ops?
But what's going to happen when he comes?
You cut out.
Why that shouldn't happen?
You cut out like shit right there, Quan.
Say that one more time.
I said, what's going to happen when he come up with a more explanation as to why that shouldn't happen?
Who came up with that explanation and who he said it to?
He himself, due to certain events that may have happened that I am not.
I'm with him. I'm rocking with him. So if we figure out a better solution, let's get it too.
See, right there, niggas is like, what? No, fuck all the bullshit. Get rid of everything.
How we getting rid of everything? Come on, man. You never
because
had
all that shit. Because all that shit in the way.
They ain't had Pepsi over there. Where they ain't had no Sprite. Don't you want Sprite?
They gotta go.
I'd be like, Aaron, you don't want no Sprite? You ain't never had no McDonald's Sprite?
Aaron, taste this, Aaron.
You ain't had no apple pie, damn it. You ain't had no
Raylicious?
What y'all eating over there? We ain't.
They have a buff chick hoe.
We ain't never had a Popeye chicken sandwich.
That should be like, Aaron, head us real quick. They offer him a chi-chi. You know that fucking that Thanos.
The Kareem chi-chi? Dean, we'd have gave him that Kareem chi-chi, it'd have been up. Why not? We can't destroy the world. Not yet.
You can open that joint up like had a fucking orgasm from that
shit. My god.
He'd have been like, you know what? The rumbling can wait. We gotta get this recipe real quick. We gotta get this recipe. The rumbling can wait. What's this? See? This would be my rebuttal, right? Quan, I'm with getting rid of all the ops. But if we got a better solution, let's go with the best solution.
Some niggas don't want better solutions.
What you mean you don't want a better solution? What you
everything just gotta go.
Everything?
Yes. Wait, Jay, you didn't watch the latest season, not the latest episode that came out, did you? I just want to recap.
We about to. The first thing I'm gonna do when I wake up, if I wake up tomorrow morning, God willing, first thing I'm gonna do. The second thing I'm gonna do is attack on Titan. But the second thing I'm gonna do is attack on Titan.
As you should. That's just
while I'm eating my breakfast.
Shit's crazy.
I just don't think it's cool, man. That's all. That's my energy. That's what grind my gears. Just don't. Like, how you gonna go to Twitter complaining about something you knew was already in the works? Like, you knew the shit.
Because it's Twitter, nigga. You know, niggas don't give a fuck. Like, these niggas don't think. That's why I'm telling you, this shit is going to happen. This nigga's gonna be like, this nigga's gonna have a better solution, and then everybody that was on that I want dark edgy endings type shit is like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? He got lame now.
Edgy ending though. I don't really want the dark edgy ending. I'm not mad at it, but I don't want it though.
I just want a satisfactory ending, bro. Something that makes sense.
Yeah, I just want the thing that make it work. Like, what's fire? Give me the fire ending. That's what I want. I don't need the destroy 90% of the world. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say that the news episode, bro, with the rumbling, it felt like a bad ending of a video game, bro. When you playing a video game, you make the wrong choice.
You almost got me ready to fucking binge that shit. Hold on,
bro.
No, I already knew based off how the previous joint ended. I'm already knowing this joint was gonna get spicy, but he said it's spicy. We said the bad ending of a video. You know,
because I think I did. I saw a clip. I think I saw a clip of that. I think. Wait. Hold on. Y'all might know what I'm talking about, but it was on some spin the bottle shit, right?
Spin the bottle.
The spin is hitting me. The spin part is hitting me, but
yeah. It was like, a nigga said click click blow and spin the bottle.
Bro.
What?
Yo, Jay, watch that next week, bro. We gotta talk about
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, bro.
Undoubtedly. No, we're gonna do an emergency podcast tomorrow at noon 12.
It's an emergency podcast.
An emergency podcast. Like,
Listen, as long as it's before 2:30, I'm down to do that shit.
I gotta watch it.
I need to get these thoughts off.
Gotta get these
Thanks.
thoughts. Right, damn. I mean, by the time we get to the next podcast, the second episode will come out.
Nah, it's only one episode.
What? So that's it?
It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour long special, and then it's another one in like September or something like that.
You know what? Can't complain. Is Attack on Titan?
They do what they want.
Whatever they decide to do with it. I just
So
gotta
it's gonna
take
be
it.
another hour, or like did they even say?
I think it's the final season part 2. The last
Part 3, part 4.
It's on some Kingdom Hearts shit. So it's part 2 of part 1. No, part 1 of part 2 of the final season.
Part 4.
Yes, it's technically season 4 part 4. Season 4 part 1 part 2 or part 2 part 1.
These niggas don't know how to end this.
Right, like I feel like at this point they just dragging this shit, like just like
Nigga said the Kobe meme. I got one.
like I just want to watch this shit. I don't feel like waiting all the way up till
September. I'm hoping that the last part is like a 2 hour long special. Put it in a movie theater or some shit.
Listen.
Put it in a movie.
It gotta be.
If it is.
After what Demon Slayer did, they released Mugen Train in theaters. Then they got this season 3 coming out in theaters. Dragon Ball Z movies in theaters. Jujutsu Kaisen movies in theaters. They gotta put it in theaters, bro.
Facts.
They gotta.
Cause Dragon Ball, superhero. Before that, it was Broly.
Broly, yeah.
The new Broly, but that joint came out like what 2019.
And even the Super Saiyan Gods, John, that came out in movie theaters.
It did, yeah.
Battle of the Gods came out in the theaters.
Yeah.
Wow, I missed that. I've only ever watched it on. What was that? Prime.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to. Shit, they put fucking. A nigga posted on Twitter. Dragon Ball. It was the whole fucking movie. He just tweeted out the whole movie. I was like, how the fuck did you do this?
What the fuck? That gotta be illegal.
That's what I'm saying. But niggas are just posting. Somebody said, fuck it, season 1. It was a thread of every episode.
Yo.
Twitter's a wild place, bro. Elon Musk going crazy.
Place, bro. It's a hodgepodge of some wild goofiness. So
I think I got all the wild goofiness.
I try not to be mad at anybody though. Like I'm like, look,
it's impossible. That place is a playground. You don't take none of that shit seriously.
Twitter is full of NPCs, bro. Don't take nothing they say serious. That's my
yeah.
I try
like not to belittle your rant. That kind of shit is the shit we be talking.
See, my thing is though, here's a problem though with that though, right? You could potentially turn somebody off from an anime when you hating on it, and you hating on it for listen, if it's justified hate, flame it, right? Reincarnated as a vending machine, let's flame that because that's ridiculous, right? If you hate on something that's quality, you can turn somebody off. Now, that he got flamed in the comment section, so I ain't that stressed about it.
No, that nigga was fighting, bro. I'm sorry, that nigga was fighting.
He was resisting.
Ain't nobody else that do rage baits like that fight back. That nigga was assertive. That was the biggest hater I know.
I would have limited the comments. I would have limited the comment, John. So y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody else would have either muted it or limited that shit. He was commenting back on everything.
You say some like obviously wrong things. Like that was so wrong of a thing to say when you had foreknowledge. I could see if it blindsided you. Even if you wanted to argue, having him have read the manga makes it's problematic because if I could listen, if you said I watched anime but I didn't peep that it was telling me it wasn't, I didn't notice these signs it was showing me, and it
Nah,
blindsided
see,
me.
look. Like this be my thing though too. Like it's shit like that where you say he read the manga, he got all the information possible. Something in your brain gotta hit you that this nigga might be trolling. There's no way that you watch a show twice, miss the point twice, and then say that it's ass because such and such.
That's a
And
valid
then
possibility, but if you're trolling,
anything's possible on Twitter, dog. There's literal rage baiting.
I want something. I shouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, but if you're trolling to that extent, I wouldn't be frustrated if something did happen to
If that's the case, dog. These
If
niggas,
you're trolling to that extent,
Jay, these anime niggas take this shit to heart, dog. You shit on their favorite show, you make a slight disagreement. It's that fucking Aaron meme all over again. Fuck a logical debate. If we make any disagreement, I'm straight up killing you.
We seen it in our comment section
that
too.
crazy. I just hate bad thinking. Like I hate wrong thinking. Like if you didn't like it, cool. But if this is why you don't like it, bad. Like whoever you are, that's bad. Stop. Cut it out. Don't do that.
I simply don't care. I just say your loss at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
because I mean, like, the fuck you gonna do? Go to their lunch table because they like, hey, yo, I think Naruto ass. One Peak is where it's at. Like, because these shonen niggas, they are at war with each other, like nonstop. They are at war with each other. I see.
I don't think that's a good war to fight though, because I don't know. You could say One Piece is more successful commercially, but like Naruto, I seen one clip, and mind you, going to what you said, they was going to war in the comments because they had a scene where Naruto was in the bathroom. Like,
oh yeah, I was just about to say that shit because it got more views.
Video, that clip, that Crunchyroll clip, got more views than Luffy fighting Kaido. And it was like, somebody gotta explain this. How there's
these anime niggas is crazy.
View. That was crazy. It was like, hey yo, him taking it. I got 5 bathrooms. I can shit all day. That right there, it would deem it didn't make sense. Like, how is him in the bathroom getting more views than you fighting one of the most prominent antagonists? That don't even add up.
See, that's what I'm talking about though. Like, I feel like it's like it's not something that can just be comprehended because y'all niggas are arguing over numbers to decide whether a show is better or not, rather than saying I just like this show better. Y'all niggas are really going, hey yo, this shit got more sales than manga.
Here's the criteria by which we can evaluate it though. Right, I would argue everybody's criteria should be consistent. Now, there's a lane to this where it was like, why can't we just enjoy both shows? Like, why do it got to be beef?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why do it got to be spicy? And it's like, no, I just want them to know we're a superior fan base because we're fans of a better show.
Yeah, and that's how they be. The niggas be like, oh, I just like hating. I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a crazy statement. I just like hating. I'm just one of those hating niggas, man. Every opportunity I get, I hate.
A nigga said, what was it? The Attack on Titan won some best animation or some shit like that. And then a nigga was mad that One Piece didn't win that shit. So he quote retweeted it saying, "Hey yo, didn't you go home? Wasn't you homeless for about 2 weeks?"
That's like a crazy attack, an ad hominem attack that is like vicious. Like, wasn't you on Twitter talking about you doing commissions for the low because you had medical bills? What that got to do with the shows we like?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's like I just don't think it can be taken seriously when a nigga is bringing up sales and views and all that shit just to determine if a show is better. Because even if that was the case, what are you trying to tell me? Like, what I'm suddenly supposed to start watching that show now because you just fucking presented all these numbers and shit? Okay, cool. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm still not gonna watch it. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. Like I know Dean hate them JoJo niggas, but them niggas are the least niggas out. Like you don't see them going around saying, "Hey yo, like we got the most diverse series known to man." Them niggas are minding their business.
Who minding their business? It's like no,
Bro, just give it a try, bro. Just gotta watch, like,
my JoJo niggas, they just relate everything to fucking JoJo, bro.
No, those the toxic fans. Those the toxic fans.
I'm watching the nigga play Persona 5 and soon niggas I'm in the Persona, JoJo. I'm like, they're summoning monsters. I get it. The stance or something. I get it, but come on, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
First of all,
yes.
And they like they invented this shit. Like they invented summoning monsters or summoning.
Blicky.
Yeah.
She was summoning her persona like she was committing suicide.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. Look, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A nigga made a huge ass proposition to get me to watch that shit. They almost got me. They almost got me. Cause they was saying I don't know what part it was. There's like 700 billion parts, but he said that the main antagonist was the United States of America. It was like this weird ass wigged dude, and like he got pretty much the multiverse get involved.
Oh, Eyes of Heaven. That's a game.
Yeah, that.
That's a game.
And he said they had Jesus Christ in there, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Not the Lord and Savior.
The nigga said Jesus Christ has a
much for the video game.
It's debatable whether Jesus has a stand or not, and it wasn't the game because that's the one that has a deal in it. It was a nigga that was like he is the legitimate president of the U.S.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
so this
and like his stand was called like D4G or some shit. It's like done deeds done dirty or some shit like that. It was like 3DG or some shit like that.
Yeah, the dude you're talking about is in the game. That's where I when they did that whole like multiverse drawing where literally everyone like from all the parts, I think.
No, but see, like I looked it up and it was like this nigga was in the anime. Like it was the actual anime arc. Like I looked up Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, like it was like Jesus Christ was in there. I looked him up in there too, and like that nigga was, bro. Them niggas are powerful as fuck, but it's like
In the anime?
Yeah, this is the anime. This is why I was saying like them niggas almost got me to watch that shit because yo like the way they present abilities, like you know how we like diverse abilities and how them niggas be thinking about how they handle abilities and shit. Like that's literally the main appeal of the show. Like it's all about ability interactions. Like that's pretty much what I got from what Bo was telling me. And it was like the reason why everything is so like, you know, nonsensical, they weird poses and all that shit is because like it's the title of the show. That's the title of the show. Like it's all supposed to be bizarre. So like once that kind of hit me, I was all right. I almost want to give it a different shot, another shot, because I mean, like the only reason I stopped.
Tragic. My thumbs down was just an imitation of his thumbs down.
My thumb down is typical JoJo fan trying to spin some shit to make it make sense. Nigga.
The only problem I had a couple problems with JoJo's. One of them, some of it is a little like a little like the zesty counters, right? Like every show got like zesty counters, and it's
zesty counters
be like
it's up to a maximum.
It's just bizarre, bro. That's what it is. So yeah, being gay is bizarre. Apparently,
it's just bizarre, bro.
Yeah, being gay is bizarre these days. In those
like, hold on, I seen one boy. Who was it? Yeah, like he was like dressed like Gil.
Oh, you're talking about my man? What's his?
I'm like, yo, you at least need pants.
Cars?
Yeah.
No, not Cars. Wamu. Wamu the only nigga that's really
weird.
Like
Gil, though. I'm like, yo, I gotta wear pants, bro. So, nigga gotta wear pants.
Deep sleep.
You gotta wear pants, bro.
Let me know what I'm doing to talk over.
Oh, I already said my piece. All I'm saying is like They almost got me. I'm almost thinking about it. I'm almost
He
thinking about
said almost though.
Yeah.
Like
After what Golden Wind, I really couldn't get too much into Stone Ocean.
hey,
Even though,
it. They said that was the best one.
Because the female protagonist or Baron Sexist, bro.
It'd have been over.
yo, that's crazy.
Baron Sexist. Baron Sexist. It's a female protagonist.
like-
It's a female protagonist, bro.
It's JoJo's daughter.
Chill out, Jay. Chill out, Jay.
This nigga Jay he said if Walt Pop was a JoJo fan, it would have been over.
Chill out. That was pre-character development. Chill.
They would have hated you on Twitter. Like if you changed up, they'd have hated you.
Bro, they hate you for regardless of what part you like.
No more. That was the best part.
All right, man. So we talking about anime and shit, and one of y'all said something about One Piece being more popular than Naruto, and that kind of triggered me. My Naruto heart kind of went off the rails. So I looked at the most popular anime of today, and I have a top 8 list. Who can guess which anime are on this top 8 anime list?
Oh, wait, this is your personal list?
This is from this website called MovieWeb.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is number 5.
Attack on Titan.
Not on the list.
Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Z.
Well, who made the list?
MovieWeb.
Wait, so this is like just anime in general?
The person behind it.
The author of the article. You gonna write him a death note or something?
I ain't gonna do nothing.
The author of the article is Wishka Tilakar.
How you spell that? You spell that with 3 Ks?
Careful now, they could be watching this podcast.
Shout out to you. It's a dope article. We got number 5 is Demon Slayer. Baron said Dragon Ball Z. That's number 1. That should have been obvious.
It's free on mobile.
Yeah.
This is the most popular, not the best. Most popular, not the best.
Most popular. Jujutsu Kaisen.
No.
You gotta apply.
That was a shot. That was a shot.
You gotta apply maximum recency bias.
Quan, when you get so far, bro?
Dragon Ball Z.
The second he mentioned that list, I was like this the whole time.
Damn.
He was hands off.
Quan running from the smoke. Damn. Twitter not gonna like that. Twitter gonna like, damn, you can't even engage in smoke these days. That's
hey, they gonna drag me back in that bitch, and I'm gonna be like, no.
It's some obvious Jones on here. Niggas ain't see yet. No, Bleach is not on here. No, not on here.
He said popular, not good.
I mean, these are good anime too, but I think more popular than good.
What's popular but not good? My Hero?
Damn, well, that's number 8. It's on the list.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'm clipping that.
That's the crazy part is I happen to like My Hero. It's just
listen. I remember I was in a. They was ranting about My Hero, but then like the next day somebody was like, "Hey, yo, My Hero." He wasn't a debate. They was all like, "I never watched that shit. Like, not a day in my life." I knew them boy. I was like, "Yo," like, and it's crazy how like I feel like Zetsu sometimes. How I just be listening to arguments like I was there the whole time watching y'all rant about this shit.
Where One Piece at on that list?
One Piece is number 4.
Wow.
So we got Dragon Ball Z, we got One Piece.
I just made no Ippo.
No. Why would you say that?
That old ass show, like
Misty
recency bias, bro.
Oh, recency.
It's got to be them now.
Nah, that's
Spy Family.
That's not on here. Spy Family, no. No.
Cyberpunk.
No, this is the most.
Oh wait, that's not. Yeah, that's a.
This is most popular of all time, not most popular right now. Most popular of all time.
Oh, of all time. I'm going even farther back. I'm going even farther back.
I don't know how they the criteria for all time, but I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. Like, how do you like?
give us two.
All right, where Demon Slayer at? Because that was anime of the decade.
I think Baron said
Five.
Baron said Demon Slayer already. That's number 5. Yeah,
Damn, anime of the decade, number 5.
My
That's
Hero
crazy.
was number 8.
yeah. My
And
Hero.
Dragon Ball is 1, right?
I
Dragon
would Attack on Titan not on there. Even if you wanted to say it wasn't when I remember when it first came out, it was the wave. Even if you wanted to say it's not, it ain't about what's the best. It's about what's popular. You don't think the popular? All right.
Season 1 Attack on Titan wasn't that popular.
Yeah.
I think Sword Art Online was more popular than the back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
that's why that was part of the reason why everybody like made it a meme to hate on the show. 'Cause it was
SOA.
like,
No, not on here.
SOA not on there.
Nah,
SAO.
no, that's not on here either.
AOS.
Nah, no,
AOS.
no
That
AOL.
was- I
No.
used to
Where
see
Hunter
AOS
Hunter
on my
at?
Wi-Fi.
That's not
It's
on
not
here.
on there.
that's not on there.
Nope.
Nah.
What is this list?
Is Google Translate on there?
Reincarnated as a reincarnation.
Fucking Data Live, like what?
What?
It got to be some old
All
school
time?
joint.
Fate?
Yeah, of all time. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Y'all missing
This
some
one was
obvious
born from
ass joints.
1994.
Like y'all missing some obvious ass joints.
Obvious ones?
Death Note?
Death Note number 7.
Okay.
oh yeah, okay, we gotta go
Better
way
not
back.
be up there.
It's not up
Dean,
here.
where were Roni Kenshin at?
Probably like 87, but it's not on this list.
Oh, all right. What the fuck?
So how many
Uh,
we got so far? How many we got so far?
We got like 5 of them.
we got My Hero number 8. We got Death Note number 7. We got Demon Slayer number 5. We got One Piece number 4. We got Dragon Ball number 1. So we missing 2, 3, and 6.
Naruto.
Thank you. God damn.
I thought we said it already.
Nah.
When you ran down the list, I'm like, yo, we ain't say that.
Nah.
No, that was
He
Dean
forgot
who
we
said
said
that.
One Piece
He
already.
mentioned One Piece and Naruto.
Naruto's number
He
3.
didn't say that.
Naruto's number 3?
Naruto's number 3.
And
Fuck
One
is number
Piece
two
number
then?
4.
One Piece number 4, yes.
So Naruto is more popular than One Piece. That was your original point, wasn't
That's
it?
my point, yeah. But continue.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I
We
would
not
play
about to
this
get to the
fucking
two,
painful
and we
ass
probably
Mario
not gonna
Party
get to
mini
six.
game just for that point.
It's a little fun little mini game. It's not over yet. I got 2 more.
Bro,
I ain't gonna
I
hold
already
you.
just said everything
You
I
had to get a
said.
hint.
I'm gonna say JoJo.
No.
Baron the door. They said it.
Like
Are you-
I've said everything that was to be said.
No, y'all didn't say like this is like arguably more popular than Dragon Ball Z like type shit.
Listen.
I might gotta think cartoon for this one instead of anime, but it is anime.
Not
Oh,
SpongeBob,
fucking
or
Avatar.
No,
Is it Avatar?
no, it's an anime, but you might gotta think cartoon just because of when you watched it. It's Japanese.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You go the right path, but no. It's Japanese made.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes, Pokemon.
Oh, Digimon.
Nigga said Bakugan before Pokemon. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Blade Blades.
Pokemon number 2,
was
man.
My last option was gonna be Code Lyoko.
Yeah.
That's not even anime.
Like I'm at the edge of the cliff. Like you got one more chance, nigga. Thumb holding
You
onto
might
this
as well say
cliff.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob number 1. You know what I mean?
Nigga said cool.
Them big ass heads. But when they was in the
He said Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. He said that joint top 3. That joint top 3.
the Sweet Life on deck. No,
They ain't trolling. They ain't trolling.
yo.
That's the anime?
that's so Sweet Life on deck, Cody.
Yeah, it was the anime. That shit was hand drawn. You ain't even peep. You really thought Dylan and Cole Sprouse was real people? You crazy.
He said there was AI art.
That was 8 hours. Y'all crazy.
All right,
Y'all
we
bugging.
got number 1, Dragon Ball Z. 2, Pokemon. 3, Naruto. 4, One Piece. 5, Demon Slayer. 6, to be decided. 7, Death Note, and 8, My Hero.
6 Monarchia.
Facts.
Hey, I mean, he ain't lying.
This anime is considered one of the best. It's like a complete story.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yes, number 6.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I should have said that, but you didn't. When you said it ain't about the best, it's about the popular. I'm thinking in the back of my head, if it ain't, I started eliminating shit that was top Mount Rushmore.
I still was just saying shit. If I'm gonna be real, because I don't really pay attention to what show. Like one nigga will say, "Hey yo, Jujutsu go to Kaisen." Like you talk about go to Kaisen, tickle his prostate.
Tickle his prostate? What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is.
Nigga said tickle his prostate. What the fuck?
Yo, what?
You definitely
Go Kaisen. Twitter's a different place, bro. I know some Twitter shit.
It is.
No,
they edited the manga pen. Had them, like,
no, I seen shit
slander on go to Kaisen.
I seen shit on Twitter that had me like, nah, bro.
Fuck you. Tickle his prostate is insane, bro.
It's so subtle. Like, what the fuck?
What did that do for somebody? Like,
bruh.
Well, Quan did say he look for the assholes, so.
Oh my God! Come on now.
That was a crazy statement. That was a crazy. Like, whoa.
I gotta clear my name on this bullshit. That's 2 podcasts, dog.
Nah, Quan be eating ass, bro. It's a school, man.
Listen, come on now.
But
is that all the topics for this week?
I think so, man. I think that's it. I better go do the outro, nigga.
Oh yeah, he did host it. Is you gonna say that? You're looking like the nigga in the. You
like Grisha? Nigga was shook. Nigga, Aaron was in barren ear. Aaron was in barren ear. That's a weird sentence. Say
this
the fucking
like
intro,
a TikTok
nigga.
now.
Say the fucking intro, nigga. Say it.
You be the intro to outro.
Outro, nigga. Fucking say both. Do both right now again.
I will self-detriment myself for our
All
entertainment.
right, bet. Now I'm Shan. All right. Thank y'all for popping up at the motherfucking podcast. This is also episode 8 for all the homies here. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and follow all our socials in the link in the description.
Yes, sir.
And turn that post notification bell on. Now I'm Shan. Also, sign up for Quan's Patreon. He got some NFTs.
We just gonna keep that moving.
Sign up for Baron OnlyFans.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's a bad joke. I don't even got one of those. But listen, you know. What's the slogan again? I forgot it again.
TQ Podcast Show. That title is redundant.
The title is redundant.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
It is, though.
This is a TQ Podcast Show. The name's ridiculous.
We know.
You know.
We know.
You tell me right? Was that?
No, I was the nigga that was in SpongeBob that was like bar.
We'll see y'all next week, niggas. Fuck y'all. Bye. One love.
Or maybe I switch it up. So many snakes if I drop, who gon' play me up? That money gorgeous, these bitches don't get me up. Half of my OGs, they don't even hit me up. Told them they did enough.